Hi, and welcome to the Loud Reset podcast. My name is Adrian, and I am your host. And this is episode 9 of my podcast creation that I've done to just kind of put out in the world what I want to see in the world and have people on that I find inspiring or that are really important to me. And today I'm very excited for my guest. It is my one and only father, Virgil. So we're going to get to know him a little bit. Obviously, he is a very inspirational person in my life and has had a very big impact on me, my entire family, and how I think, how I act, and, kind of just how I go about through life. So I've learned a significant amount from my dad over the years, just about hard work and dedication and just taking care of your family. And he's done a lot of really amazing things for us over the years. So I'm excited to let you guys hear his story a little bit and get to know him. We've got some really good topics we're going to talk about today and just kind of understand him a little bit more. So thank you for coming on today, Dad. I'm very excited. Sure. So we're going to get to know my dad a little bit. We're going to start back from your younger years. So why don't you tell me what year you were born? Where were you born?
I was born in 1953 in Ashland, Ohio, Ashland Samaritan Hospital. Mm-hmm. And then my family moved around a little bit, ended up Fredericktown, and then the Cecilwood over off of Woodville Road. Mm-hmm. We were there till I was in about the 5th grade. My dad died from cancer when we lived there, and I don't know the time. I don't know about.
Yeah.
But about the 5th grade, we moved at Thanksgiving time. We moved to Vernon Road. Mm-hmm. And lived there till I graduated high school.
Okay. So been from the area your whole life other than moving across the country at some point. So you were obviously very young when your dad passed away. Was it 9?
About 9, yeah.
9 years old. Okay. So that's elementary school, obviously. What were you like when you were in elementary school? What kind of kid were you that you remember?
Our lifestyle was so much different than it is now. Mm-hmm. It was more or less like what you'd seen on Mayberry with Opie and the sheriff and
simpler times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there were things going on, there was the Kennedy assassination.
Yeah.
And there was wars going on, so we'd pretty much seen a lot over our years, mm-hmm. Just with the history being made from day to day. Mm-hmm. But life was pretty simple for kids back then. Mm-hmm. We played in the creek over on Cecilwood, me and Grant Barton, Dave Bishop. And that's where I learned how to swear and catch frogs and get into stuff that we really shouldn't have been into, but we were just little kids.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when we moved to Vernon Road, we had a gentleman move in with us, Louis Crooks. He was the grandfather to the Schmidt boys down there at Red MX Cement, down by the subway. I don't know what the hell it's called.
I think it's called Mansfield Concrete now.
Yeah. Okay. He was at odds with his one daughter, that Dottie, I think was her name. And then he had another daughter, Darlene Swanger. She was the complete opposite of Dottie. Mm-hmm. And he kind of took me under his wing, and CB sets were popular then, and mm-hmm. We played around with them, went to jamborees.
Yeah.
I had chores around the house on Vernon Road, mowing the grass, push mm-hmm. mower, trimming under the hedge with the grass, and just things around the house. A little bit of chores, not much.
Yeah. Yeah, because you had siblings. So you're the third in line?
I'm third.
Yep.
I've got 3 sisters.
3 sisters, yeah.
Susan, Kathy, and Chris.
Okay.
They're out west. Mm-hmm. 2 in Utah, 1 in Idaho.
Yep.
We didn't have much of a we didn't do much together.
Yeah.
They went their way, and I was out doing my thing with guys my age.
Yeah.
And so we didn't really have a opportunity to grow together and do things together. We still don't have that much of an opportunity to be together because of the distance. We live across the country, but they're good people.
Yeah, and I think when you're kids too, like you said, like us daughters, it's not like we hung out with Michael as our brother, you know.
Right,
Teenagers kind of do their own thing and they go their own ways and whatnot.
Yeah.
So in middle school through high school, when did you start getting a job for the first time?
In the neighborhood, we mowed grass when we could find it for people. But it was such a ridiculous rate, you know, compared to today.
What, like a quarter or something?
No, it was buck, you know, for an acre of push mower, and the grass was usually so deep you couldn't hardly push a mower through it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, really the first job I had, I think, was working for Dick McCready. They've got the furniture sales, or had, for years and years.
Like McCready Interiors, still out in Ontario?
No,
Okay.
I don't know if they're probably related, but they were on 4th Street at the end of, I can't remember the name of the street anymore. Where Shakey's Pizza was in that building right through there.
Yeah.
But that's been a long time ago. I worked for him mowing his grass. He had riding lawnmowers, and he had go-karts and snowmobiles and stuff like that. And I'd get to play on the go-karts in the summer around his place there, and go home at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about high school? Were you a good student? Were you in academics? Did you do a vocational? What was your high school like for you?
I didn't care for school at all. I just wanted to get through it.
Did enough to pass.
Yeah. High school, I just wanted to get out. I wanted to do my own thing. I almost went in the military in my senior year, but I had a cousin talk me out of it. So I just wanted to get out of high school. I got enough to get me by grade wise, and that was it.
Did you do any kind of extracurricular? Were you an athlete at all, or doing band or anything like that? Or,
no.
Yeah.
I in the senior year I went to the work program. I can't remember what it was called now. Where he went to school till noon, and then 1 to 9 every day, Monday through Saturday. I worked for Miller Meats. It's where the Kroger's is at now, out in Lexington Avenue.
Okay.
It was a little slim building at the time. Probably 30 foot, 40 foot wide. Ran from one end of the store to the other, out the back. And I made tons of ground beef. He had accounts for hamburger patties.
Yeah.
And I did that, and I cleaned the place up, and that was from 1 o'clock till 9 o'clock at night every day of the week.
Every
and then
day.
on the way home, I usually stopped. I had a Volkswagen bus that I accumulated from Louie and Mom. It was a camper bus, set up pretty nice, and I acquired that, and that's what I drove to work out there. And then if I needed to, I could take a nap in the afternoon.
Nice.
Or my lunch hour. Half hour, I'd go out and take a snooze.
Okay, so now I know where I got my napping from, because like if I get somewhere early, I will nap in my car. So that's a good to know.
Oh yeah. I'd drive it home, and I'd stop by your mom's place. They lived on Lucas Road.
Oh yeah.
There's something there, a landscape company now. Something there now.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd stop in there and maybe have something to eat or whatever, and then go home.
Yeah, because you and Mom met in high school. What grade did you guys meet?
Oh,
I mean, you knew each other for a very long time throughout elementary, even, I think. Yeah.
We knew each other when I lived on Vernon Road and she lived on Esley Lane.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of knew right then there was a connection.
Mm-hmm.
And then she left and kind of lost track of her.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we got to high school, she rode bus 1. That was the bus I rode to, and there was an immediate attraction for me there. And then as far as dating, I think she told you in the video we went to April 18th, 1970, I think. We went to our first date, and we went to down there in the bottom of Ashland Road on the way to Ashland. There was a drive-in theater out there.
Oh, that's
we went
cool.
to Haley Mills movie, Parent Trap or something like that. Yeah.
Which I think they're doing a Freaky Friday. They've been remaking those movies, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So you guys met in what year? Or when you started dating? And
Well, I was 16, 17, and she was 10.
yeah. No, they're only a couple years apart.
Yeah.
But I mean, this year you guys are coming up on how many years married now?
53.
53 years married.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that. First off, for me, that's an inspiration. And they were high school sweethearts, and Rich and I are high school sweethearts. And, people would give me shit, when I was younger. And I'm like, this is what I know. This is what works. It doesn't work for everybody. It really doesn't work for everybody. But the people that can, it's a very beautiful thing because you really grow up with someone. You get to know the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I think that's a huge testament to, first off, patience and just loyalty and lovingness to go through life with all the challenges that it throws and stick by with the same person, really being willing to put in the work.
She can read my mind.
I believe it.
Believe it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
There's not much you can put by someone when you're together for that long. So, and Lord knows we've seen lots of challenges and trials over the years. So,
right.
You guys started dating in high school, and then so she graduated a year behind you. So when you graduate, she's still in high school. What are you doing while you're working full time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't been Miller's Meats there for a while, and geez, you're asking me. I've had so many jobs over the years.
Yeah. Nothing that sticks out.
I eventually ended up cutting meat at Hawkins Market on Center Street in Ashland.
Yep.
And that was about the time Sarah was born, so there's a few years lapse there that I can't really remember.
Yeah.
Stupid jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Factory jobs around Mansfield and stuff like that. But
just enough to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Yep.
And money was different. We could buy a couple weeks' groceries up for $20.
I know.
And you can't even hardly buy anything for $20.
You really
anymore.
can't.
No.
You really can't. It's awful, yeah.
So I worked for Hawkins over there for 5 years, and then we moved out west. And the couple places were in dire need for meat cutters, so I started at this one place, Butcher Block, I think it was called, and they had a packing house in Brigham City. They put me right to work to run the Butcher Block. And then he sold it a couple months down the road. It may still be the liquor store for Brigham City.
Yeah.
They leased it or sold it to Utah State for that. And then from there, we moved to Salt Lake City. And I went to work for... Well, anyhow, we ended up in Magna, Utah, which is about 20 miles west of Salt Lake City. It was a part of the Kennecott mine smelter area, stuff like that. And I run a meat shop there too, and a pretty good sized grocery store.
Yeah.
we got homesick real bad and turned around and come home in the middle of winter.
Yep.
67 Chevy Impala with a U-Haul behind it.
And what, infants, I feel like.
Sarah was the baby.
Driving across the country in the middle of winter. My mom told me that story. I'm like, y'all are crazy. Like, that's insane.
It was winter. It was winter.
Yeah.
And anyhow, we stayed back there a couple months, and I had kept in contact with salespeople that I dealt with, meat sales. Mm-hmm. And there become an opening in the Teton Lodge at Yellowstone, or that was going to be just seasonal. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to do that and then start looking for jobs after that.
That'd have been cool, though.
Yeah. So I took a job in Roosevelt, Roosevelt, Utah. And it was surely different living in northeastern Utah than anywhere.
Yeah.
There's nothing green there.
It's like just dry.
Yeah, it's high desert and sagebrush.
Tumbleweeds
cactus,
blowing in the breeze.
Tumbleweeds, yeah.
Stuff you'd see out of a movie.
Yeah, and we were white trash, poor white trash.
That's what I tell people when they talk trash. I'm like, listen, I came from the trailer, so I can say that, but mad respect because that's a whole different lifestyle.
Yeah, but I bought a trailer toter. Mm-hmm. Well, I think the statutes of limitations have run out on this, so I stole a trailer toter.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
It was sitting in a field in Neola, Utah, and the people that was on their property, I went and talked to them, and they said it's not theirs. It's a guy in Montana. Mm-hmm. Stanhope was his name.
Isn't it crazy how you can remember all this shit?
Yeah. So I made a deal with him, and he, sent me the title.
Nice.
But I had used it a couple times moving mobile homes, and they're 14 foot wide, 12 foot wide going down a road, and that was a trip because I'd never done anything like that before.
Yeah. And it's not like you could get on YouTube and learn how to do it.
No.
You just had to fucking figure it out.
I tore shit up.
I'm sure the wind out there too, blowing them. Yeah, that sounds awful.
And I did that for a few years in Roosevelt area. Mm-hmm.
Did it pay okay for that time for what it did?
Paid pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we moved into Salt Lake City when the oil fields started drying up. Mm-hmm. And I bought I traded the old Dodge. It was a Dodge 500, I think, day cab, short, snubby thing. Mm-hmm. And I traded it for a diesel. And I was over the road on the western states a couple years, just gone.
Yeah.
All over California, Washington, Oregon, Montana, Wyoming.
And I think I may have been born at that time because I have very vague memories of that going on, yeah.
And then I think I blew the motor up or something on that diesel. And I sold it for what I could get out of it and went back to cutting meat.
Yeah.
And that was down in Gunnison, where you were born.
Okay, yep.
And cut meat down there for a couple years. And the guy I replaced, can't remember his name anymore. What was his name? Anyhow, his kid was, they were real strict in a Mormon church, and his kid was going against his parents' wishes to date this girl. Mm-hmm. And I think they maybe got her pregnant.
Yeah.
Ivan was the dad's name. And dude tried killing himself, he tried killing himself by driving his pickup truck up the mountain to one of these high cliffs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he ran it off the side of the cliff, and it landed in a tree. So,
So unsuccessful.
yeah,
Yikes.
he had to climb down,
Oh my gosh.
and I guess he shot himself in the head in the backyard to do it upright.
And this is
So
the son or the dad?
the dad,
Oh my.
and
Yeah.
so that's where I went to work, where he was working.
Oh yeah.
So
That's an awkward transition to come in after
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I eventually ended up back out in Roosevelt, and the friends that we had from Ashland moved out there with us. We had a house, 3 bedrooms, full basement, 1 bathroom. They had 9 girls.
That's insane.
Most of them school age, and of course I'd get up and go to work. I think I was cutting meat there for a little while, and then I went and got into the oil field, driving truck, and I hooked up with a company, the Great Western Petroleum out of Houston. I worked there I went to work for Bow Valley for 1 year, just about exactly, and then they got bought out, and by Great Western, and then I worked there 2 years to almost a day, and Flying J Pilot bought the place, and they still own it now.
They're still huge.
Yeah. And then we moved into Ogden, I think, and went to work for a grocery store, Alpha Beta, in a meat shop.
Yep.
I wasn't there 6 months, and they closed it down. Had a severance with them. It was the first. Well, I got a big severance from Great Western Petroleum, the most generous company I could ever work for.
Yeah. I would hope so. Big oil usually has a lot of money.
Yeah, they give us stock options and everything else. Of course, we couldn't cash in on them at the time.
Right.
But the generosity was there. They allowed for the time that we had prior to working there to go towards the time that we have on that job, and that amounted to quite a bit of seniority in the company.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was gone.
Yeah.
And then I went to driving a truck over the road.
And you did that for a long time, off and on.
Yeah.
Long time.
I hated it. I went to Los Angeles, San Diego, Tucson, Phoenix.
And this is all from Utah.
From Ogden.
Yeah. Not from Ohio. Yeah.
And I just hated it because they pushed so damn hard. They wanted you to go to the West Coast 3 times a week and then start over Sunday afternoon. And I called your mom from a rest area by Beaver, Utah. It's cold, snowy, middle of the night or whatever. Got her up, and I said, I'm cleaning the truck out when I get home.
Yeah.
Well, a couple weeks beforehand, I had seen a guy. Well, back up some. I worked for Hatchco, W.H. Hatch Company, out in Roosevelt, hauling crude and cement and fly ash, stuff like that. So I knew how to run a bulk tanker, liquid or otherwise, hauled condensate, just all kinds of flammable fuels. Anyhow, I saw some guys loading off a rail car in Ogden, and I went in and talked to them. And the guy's name was Dick Brennan, the boss for Utah. There's just 3 or 4 guys there doing it. It was bread shops, loading flour and starch for bread shops. And I said, I know how to do this. If you ever have an opportunity to put somebody on, give me a shot. And when I come home, there was no cell phones or anything like that.
No.
So when I called your mom that night, I said, I'm cleaning the truck out when I get home. And she said, well, Dick Brennan called. He is a good friend forever. He died a few years ago.
I remember him. He would
Yeah.
come to family dinner and everything. Yeah.
He called. He wants you to come to work. Shit, that couldn't happen at a better time,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And
So-
that was more local instead of going California.
Yeah,
and
that
whatnot.
was mostly Ogden,
Yeah.
Salt Lake, south of Salt Lake, and Twin Falls. And then every once in a while we get a emergency run that we'd have to go to California because the rail cars went everywhere. And if they'd get snowed in or break down or whatever, they didn't want the bakeries to run out of flour, so
Yeah.
they'd load up a truck or two and send us in the direction. So
Yeah.
I've seen a lot more of the West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
11 Western states.
It's crazy too because, like you said, it's no cell phones, no GPS. Like you're using maps and road. You probably had the routes memorized at one point,
Oh,
but
yeah.
still, just like if you think about the weather and all of the elements and the unloading and the loading and all the bullshit that goes into it, people don't appreciate truck drivers as much as they should because there's so much bullshit that goes into it. Not to mention, like, other thing I don't think people know is sitting in a truck of those sizes for that long is very hard on your body.
Oh, yeah.
It's caused significant back issues over the years because you're doing the shifting and it's like, and all the idiot drivers that are around, you're constantly on alert. It's exhausting.
I don't miss it.
No, I think about the days I spend a few hours in my car. You're mentally exhausted because you have to be on and aware of everything all the time. So, did they have real strict DOT regulations back then like they do now, or was it a little more lax?
It was whatever you could get away with, I guess.
Yeah. Work until you get caught.
Yeah. You know, the number of trucks plus versus the number of cops that were out there. The scale houses were your biggest threat.
Yeah.
If you were loaded, you better be on a mark and with a bulk tanker. That's kind of hard to do versus a 53-foot trailer or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
That's all they want you to do in the hours of service. And then we progressed over the years and got these electronic logs. There's no cheating on that.
No.
And that's the best thing that ever happened.
It puts safety back in the driver. Like if you're too tired or
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like don't turn it on. Yeah.
And none of it's hourly.
Yeah.
It's usually by the load or whatever. And if you got an hourly job, you're probably union or something like that because everything I ever did was by the load.
Oh, yeah.
So you had to bust your ass to get it done.
Oh, yeah, because the last thing the people want to do is pay you if you're broke down or
Right.
sitting and waiting.
Yep.
They don't care.
Yeah.
No, they don't care.
Call your dispatcher. It ain't my problem. Yeah, that's what they tell you.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you've done kind of meat and truck for quite a long time. Were there other jobs that you had that you maybe liked a little bit
That
more?
I liked?
Yeah. I mean, I know nobody really likes their jobs, but
No, not really.
yeah. Something to pay the bills.
I didn't do much beyond that. I some factory work, but I did one job. It was at U Brand over in Ashland. One of my uncles got me the job. Somebody had supposed to have quit. It was supposed to be grinding burrs off of cast pieces of metal.
Oh, okay.
And down there in front of a grinder or a sander and for 8 hours. Well, the guy changed his mind about quitting. And I got over there and he says, well, I haven't really got anything for you to do. So he sent me out out in this back, it's a foundry. Sent me out back in this foundry and there was these 4x4 square boxes, metal boxes, and there was one in the middle. And he said, sort this box here in the middle out into these 4 boxes. There's 4 or 5 different kinds of fittings here. And I worked till lunchtime. And
fuck this.
I didn't.
Bye.
I didn't come back.
Yeah, that'd be a
I don't
mind
need
numbing.
this shit.
No, hell no. That sounds awful.
Plus it was afternoon and, to midnight or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So at this stage in your life, you're what, 20s, 30s? Are all of us kids born now?
No.
Okay.
No, Sarah was born when I was at Hawkins in Ashland. I was 22, 23 years old, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you were way down the
I was.
track there.
84. I'll be 41 this November.
I got a pair of shoes at home I bought in 1984.
Bullshit.
No,
Because you just turned how old this year?
72.
72 this year. That's awesome.
Well, it's a challenge most days, Adrian. It's
I know it. Every day is a new day.
yeah,
Every day is a new day.
So,
So you have 5 kids. You and Mom are plugging along. What did you guys do for fun? Did you have times where you'd have fun time as Mom and Dad, or was it always just getting through life? And because when you have that many kids, it's chaotic.
well, do you remember when we lived in Neola out on the 5 acres, bush hogging?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Screwing around the house was kind of fun.
So bush hogging is, correct me if I'm wrong, getting in a pickup truck and just driving around out
Get
in the
in
brush
back.
and the bush.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
We did a lot of bush hogging.
We went to the mountains a lot,
Uh-huh.
fishing and camping, or not camping. We camped a couple times. But
Yeah.
Mom thinks camping's Motel 6
Yeah. Same.
or whatever, Hilton now. And we enjoyed the outdoors a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And when we moved to Ogden, you guys were busy with your friends around there because
Yeah.
it was
Middle school, elementary. Yeah.
it was completely different than out there on the 5 acres.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I remember one neighbor out in Neola. I still remember them, but when we came into Ogden, we were in a neighborhood,
Right.
and there were kids of all ages
Right,
everywhere,
right.
and we were, I mean, sun up to sundown, summertime gone outside,
Yeah.
the traditional 90s childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was the good kid, and I know the older siblings, as you guys all know, have presented some challenges, but what are some of your most memorable moments of us when we were younger, kind of in like the Ogden ages? What did you enjoy and that you look back on and think with fondness?
Well, I worked a lot then.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Bulkmatic and the meat shop there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I was up and gone before you got up, and I wasn't home till late. A 12-hour day some days was a short day.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can remember having you guys doing, Sarah wanted to break free and run as early as I can remember.
I feel like she ran away for one point, or
Yeah, she did.
Well, Sarah, you can tell that story when you come on. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, I do too. And we had a Geo Metro, brand new, and she thought it was hers, and it put unbelievable amount of miles on that sucker. And the first year, and 99% of it was her.
Yeah.
And Michael was a challenge too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He was a party animal, and
Oh yeah.
then Amanda, we heard about her story here last week, and
Yep.
I wasn't surprised about what she said, but over the years I kind of let it go.
Oh yeah, you forget about a lot. Yeah.
And what can I say?
Yeah.
Kate was pretty good kid,
Yeah.
studious,
Mm-hmm.
and then you were the youngest brat of all of them.
Youngest, easiest, most sane, most normal, most well behaved.
Out on the patio there in Ogden, rollerblading.
Yep.
And then your friend across the street.
Shannon. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the little blonde-haired
The boy or girl?
little girl.
Yeah, Shannon.
Oh. She had a brother, blonde-haired brother.
Oh, you're probably thinking maybe Lindsay.
Shelbrack.
Yeah, Lindsay Shelbrack.
Shelbrack.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I still communicate with her. A lot of
Yeah.
my friends from Ogden, I actually still communicate with.
Are they around here now, or
No, I mean they're all actually still in Utah for the most
they moved
part.
back here for a while? Shelbracks.
That's right.
Down by Dayton.
That's right. Beaver Creek, I think it was somewhere.
I don't know.
I don't remember. That's right. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah.
And what was he talking about?
Memories when we were young.
Oh, yeah, you forget. I just remember me and Mom would put the stereo in the window and barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Chicken legs, and our neighbors would come over. The ones right next door to us, Hector.
Yep, and his family. Yeah.
What was their last name?
Rivas.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm still friends with all of them online too, which is great. But yeah, I a lot of memories of summertime and the round Weber grill and barbecue chicken, and we had a huge willow tree with a hammock that made just great shade, and just enjoying summertime.
Right.
Just enjoying summertime, I feel like we had, like, it was just the great 90s. Like, the 90s were a great time to be a kid, and, you know, I don't know how it was being an adult, but we had a fun time. And then what kind of thought process did you guys have when you made that decision to move back to Ohio? Was that a good decision for you? Were you excited about it? Was it...
There was a lot going on in our neighborhood with people moving in, and it was becoming violent.
It was.
So I wasn't happy about all that. And the market was going crazy for homes. There was a shortage of them. And I think we about doubled our money in 5 or 6 years that we lived there. I was excited about moving back. Your mom was too. This is our home. This is our root. Living in Utah was tough.
Yeah.
Making new friends. There was only certain ways you could do that. One was through church, or I don't know.
Church work, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, that's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we know a lot of people here. We met a lot of good people out west. We still communicate with them occasionally.
Yeah.
And some of them are really good. A lot of them weren't. You know, do this Monday through Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday, all sweetie pie and holy rollers and shit. And I just can't swallow it.
Yeah.
I'm spiritual at this point. I'm not attached to a church or a religion.
Yeah.
I just moved past that in my life. That's what I want.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I'm very spiritual and not so much religious, like, at all. But I think our journey with that changes so much over the years throughout our lives, depending on environments we're in, who we're around, and I think that's pretty normal for most.
Right.
So living here in Ohio, we got settled in on Esley Lane, so not too far from where you grew up, which is cool.
Right. Yeah.
What was life like for you then? What were you doing? I mean, we were pretty grown at then. It was Manacadian High School. Sarah and Mike have moved out.
What was I doing there?
Yeah.
On Esley Lane?
I feel like maybe trucks,
yeah. Over the road. Triple Crown, which was out of Crestline. It was a nationwide carrier, but it was just day work. But it was a day's like 20 hours back then before you had any logbook issues.
Yeah, long days. And probably about around this time is when Mom got sick for the first time, having cancer.
Yeah.
Which that was insane. That was scary for a while, but she's made it through
I'm
there.
having a hard time remembering. You guys going through school, and then I managed a couple trucking terminals.
Yes. Yeah.
Both of them were in Columbus.
Yes.
The terminals.
So you got out of the truck and were in charge, basically.
Right.
I remember that for a while, too.
One was out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I went down there for a couple weeks. The year you were graduating, what year was that?
I graduated in 2002.
So that's been that long ago. I told him I wanted to be back for your graduation. We had the thing in the backyard
Yep.
there.
Party in the backyard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple other trucking companies after that, I think.
Yeah.
And then I ended the last 11 years that I was working a company called WW Transport out of
Was it Loudonville?
no,
No.
our terminal was there, but it was out of Iowa,
Oh.
and they're a nationwide carrier and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And the main terminal is in Columbus for Ohio, and then they had one in Loudonville. There was a mill down there for 200 years, and it's closed up now.
Yeah.
It just is disgusting how loyal they're not
Yeah.
to people, and people that go in and go to work and give everything they got. They could care less if you
Yeah.
take another breath.
Yeah.
So that company, well, I lost my driving license because my heart.
Yeah.
And I went in for a stent, and they just wheeled me into the room where I stayed for I think 10 or 11 days.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to the surgery, they had to get the clopidogrel out of my system that I was taking
Yeah.
for stents prior to that, but I had 90% on two of them that were closed.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they could operate on me, they took me in and
Yeah.
did a double.
Yeah. And that kind of disqualifies you from being behind a wheel for work.
Yeah.
I think it was probably time too. You wanted to be done.
That was 10 or 11 years ago, I think,
Yeah.
by now,
Yeah.
or almost.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 years. Yeah, I don't miss it.
Yeah.
Although I do watch trucking stuff on
Well, yeah. Why not?
on YouTube and
Yeah.
stuff. I was in it way back when, and that was a big part of my life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But I'm not infatuated with it. But, so.
No. I think it would be. I find, I mean, granted, when you're driving a lot for work, it's probably more mind-numbing, but sometimes it's peaceful. You can decompress. And
Right.
you have to be comfortable being alone with your thoughts because you're alone with your thoughts a lot.
Right.
So, what did you do to pass the time when you were behind the wheel so much? Music? Did you listen to?
Well,
I mean, there weren't like podcasts or audiobooks and all that shit.
No,
so
they, the radio station's only good for a few miles.
Yeah.
Then
And then there's nothing.
Then you're looking for something else.
yeah.
I'd listen. I don't know if I'd listen to radio or not that much, because you're always screwing around with it and can't concentrate on your driving.
Yeah.
I listened to it at night when I was trying to fall asleep,
Yeah.
and the talk radios back then on the AM, way back when, is what I would listen to them. But when I was around here out of Loudonville, it was mostly day work.
Yeah.
But like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we had one channel we could listen to, 106.1 here in town. Or,
Yep. Still active.
Yeah,
Yep.
WNCO in Ashland.
Uh-huh. Yep. Still going too. I think their office is still right there on the right on Claremont, I think. The
Yeah.
radio station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, I've been listening to that since the 70s.
That's crazy. I didn't know they'd
Yeah.
been around that long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Before that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well before that. Yeah.
And then I listened to the radio station in Roosevelt, and it was Fred Brown was the day disc jockey, and all these people have passed. People that I work with that were 10 or 15 years older than me, or some of them are even younger than me that are gone. A lot of my friends from high school and younger are gone.
Yeah. Yep.
And have been gone for quite some time.
Yeah.
I hung out in the neighborhood with Ron Klein and Gary Leonard mostly on Cecilwood, and then over on, or no, that was on Vernon Road. And then the other kids were, let's see, Mark Motson, Mike Chambry, name dropping. I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't either. I can't hardly remember who I hung out with in high school sometimes, too.
That was... Oh, we played baseball, wiffle ball, hardball, softball, football, tag football. This was in the backyards that weren't very wide.
Yeah.
And when we were really daring, somebody had still... I don't know who was doing it from their parents. There used to be a novelty item. You could buy a book of matches that were about 2 or 3 foot long.
Yep.
They still have them.
I think so, yeah.
And there was a tunnel right underneath Cecilwood. It was about 4 foot high, circle tunnel. And we'd go down there and
light
firecrackers or...
mess around,
we'd stick a board across it. And, then in winter we could sled all the way through it because it was froze. And we'd light one, and then all of them. Well, we all got a trip to the fire department from one of the neighbors. And they told us about not doing that. We shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
So
these days, kids get arrested for that kind of stuff. It's a whole different different vibe on how people, just simpler times for sure.
Yeah.
So when all of us kids, we're grown, you're living here in Mansfield, I move out, mom and dad at home. What did you guys do to pass your time when all your kids were grown? What was life like for you guys?
So when did you grow out on Esley Lane?
Yep. We got married in 2004, so I moved out in 2004.
Well, I'm still working.
Yeah.
So, Mom was in real estate then, I think, pretty much. We worked, we saw each other, we ate, went to bed, got up next morning. And for fun, I have fun by not having fun.
I love it.
That's, back then it was work all week. Saturday, go get groceries and take care of the house.
Yep.
Sunday, start getting sick about having to go to work.
Sunday, we call those the Sunday scaries.
Yeah.
Those are real. Those are real.
That was it. So
what's a cozy day at home for you? What do you like to do
You know what I like to do now?
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. To go out on a back porch and just daydream, think about things in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Watch the birds. There's a kitty cat that runs between houses, and Lacey wants to get it.
Oh, yeah.
And I enjoy Lacey. Your mom and I have never enjoyed ourselves more than what we're doing right now.
Good.
We have a good, strong relationship now.
Absolutely.
So I just enjoy the peace and
the quiet moments. Yeah. I like that. I'm a no news is good news. I'm a status quo, enjoy the silence, keep things steady Eddie. You guys have traveled over the years. What are some of the places you've enjoyed that you've gone to?
Well, we really liked Cancun, Mexico. We've gone there twice. Once when we lived out there in Ogden, and the second time, I think you and Rich...
Us kids sent you guys.
Sent us down there.
Yep.
That's really a fun place.
Yeah. Travel out west, Pacific Northwest every now and then to see the other kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Traveling's fun. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's exhausting. And I love going places because we really love to travel, but it's hard to be away from all the comforts at home, all your stuff. You worry about all the things. Right. So by the time you're ready to come home, you are ready to come home. But
we enjoyed the trip out there from Michael and
for his wedding. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good trip.
Yeah, I can't think of that. We met Tammy before that or not, did we?
Mm, I want to say yes, but I don't know. Maybe she came out here once. I can't
I
remember.
can't
I'm really
remember.
bad
I
with
think we
remembering
met her
those.
before the
I think
wedding.
so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Uh,
That was a good trip though.
yeah, got to ride on a train. That was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we've traveled out there a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to travel to Utah to see my mom and my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'd go without Marianne.
Yep.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that was good times.
Absolutely. So what is the next few years looking like for you? What do you have on your horizon? Just stay healthy, stay
Nothing.
happy. Nothing. That's good.
Yeah.
No plans. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I like when they don't do anything because then I don't have to fuss and worry. So.
Well, even if we had the money, which we don't, uh, I can't really think of anything
Yeah.
like we talked about traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
You see on TV the screw ups that the airlines have,
Oh my God. Yeah.
and everything else, and the people standing there screaming at each other
Yeah.
over.
The dumbest things. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's very stressful and
Don't want it.
no. And especially like that's one of the biggest downfalls of travel is the act of getting everywhere because you have to deal with all the
Yep.
fucking idiots that are out there.
Yep.
It's awful. It's awful.
I had my private jet, old private jet. I'd go.
No shit. Yeah, me too. Let me give you my list of all the places I'd like to go. No kidding. So, what is some advice that you've been given over the years that has kind of stuck with you? That you've just kind of tried to follow or keep in the back of your mind?
I've really not been given a lot of advice. Uh, the simple ones: don't eat no yellow snow, don't piss in the wind,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh, Not really any advice.
Yeah.
If I could do over,
Yeah.
I would stay in one place.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But Mansfield had its opportunities then,
Mm-hmm.
and then very shortly after then, it was gone.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was gone in a hurry. When everybody left, it was like somebody turned off the lights,
Yeah.
But it was a good to travel out west
Yeah.
and be out there for a while. But it was a hard life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you don't kind of have to go through them to experience it, but when you look back, you, like you said, probably wouldn't have done that.
Right.
But you did what you did.
Right.
And you learned a shit ton from it.
Right.
And got life experiences. And, I mean, you've got to see a shit ton of the country.
Right.
Probably more than most, I would
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Especially driving so much, you really get to see some great things.
I'd see being in the truck all day at dawn, going over those states out west are very scenic, and to see the different sights at different times of day of the sunlight hitting, wild horses,
Oh, yeah.
canyons, the Grand Canyon, lakes, rivers, stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. It
Yeah.
just depend on the day. It was amazing.
Yeah, I think obviously the western side of the country, if you've never been, just does not compare to the east at all. Like nothing beats the mountains and the valleys and all that. It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, it's a different ball, but this is a beautiful state.
It is. It really is.
And
Yeah.
we've been watching about different states and stuff, and we got a big screen TV, and we've got some pretty eastern states
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah.
Depending the time of year, the coast,
Yeah.
big cities or sewers.
Yeah. I'd really like to see like the main area, like all the way up there into that part of the East Coast.
yeah.
I've been to Boston. Like you said, I'm the same way. Big cities are just basically dumpsters to me.
Yeah.
I don't really. They're
Yeah.
fun to go to like once, but
Yeah.
to go back and back, like no, thank you. I'd rather go out in the country or the woods and see all that and
Right.
relax.
Yep.
Exactly. What do you hope people remember most about you?
Well, I'm kind of in the point in my life, the stage of my life, or whatever, that I don't care about much anymore. Uh, I don't care what anybody thinks about me.
That's a good place to be.
I can say that. Hopefully, I'm not kidding myself.
Yeah.
I'm not good in front of the camera, as you can see.
I think you're doing just fine.
Yeah, well, a lot of stuttering and stammering, but
That's okay.
just trying to remember
Yeah.
what went on. But I was a good dad, you know, and I wasn't harsh on my kids or with other people.
No.
Kind of my theory on kids and raising them. Your mom raised you. I didn't have much to do with it. I was gone. But I didn't want to try to direct every move that she made.
Yeah.
Give advice and see where you come out with it. And you all have done real good for yourselves.
Yeah.
Really good for yourselves. So it's been a challenge getting you to here, but it's all we can do.
No, and I think a lot so much about like our upbringing and our childhood, and you are a product of your environment to an extent, because there's environment and nature, nurture, and all that thing. But we had the best childhood. You were there. I know you worked a lot, but we were provided for. We were safe. We were clean. We didn't get beat, which was common in those decades. All of us. We all did our own thing. Some of us were bad, some of us were good, but I think you and Mom did such an amazing job raising all of us and making us feel like we never went without, which we did sometimes. Not really, but the environments we were in, like you said, we didn't have a lot of money. It never felt that way. We were always cared for. We were always provided for.
Try it with 5 kids.
No, thank you. Hell no. One is enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, the circumstances are what they are. You guys did a pretty awesome job, and I am forever grateful that my family is who they are, and I've learned so much from you over the years about just how to keep grinding through life, because that's what you have to do. So I'm super happy you came on here. I know everyone's always so nervous to come on here and get on here, but it's just a conversation that we can have and share our stories to others and just let people know all these amazing people that are in our life. So I really appreciate you coming on, and hopefully you've enjoyed this conversation today. Anything else you'd like to share with the world? Or?
Well, no, I just want to throw in, when I saw you a couple of weeks ago by yourself and telling your story, and then Amanda, I said, I can do this at this point.
Yeah.
And the world's not going to see it. It's not going to be on the...
That's right. I'm up like 3 subscribers from my last one. So I'm up to 41 subscribers now.
Okay,
so.
And there were 69 views on the last one.
Exactly.
So the world's not going to see us, but who knows, maybe.
And if the world does, they'll get to know Virgil, and it'll be great. So that's what I tell people. If you want to come on, we can just have conversation, or we can deep dive into whatever, but it's just fun. It's just a good conversation. And now I have this timepiece for the rest of my life to look back on and enjoy, and hopefully you others have enjoyed this conversation as well. So
why don't you bring out the last name?
What?
Witt.
I don't know. What do you mean? Virgil Witt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your name.
Yeah, but you've not said that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't usually introduce people with their full name. This is Virgil Russell Witt. He's my father. Is that better? Yes. I believe you're the second, too.
I'm the second.
Yes, Virgil Russell Witt the second. There you go. Yes.
Okay.
Great. Thank you so much for listening. If you've made it this far, if you'd like to come on, just go to my website, theloudsoundbath.com. There's a tab there for the Loud Reset podcast and a form you can submit. Stay tuned for our next episodes we have coming up. It's probably going to be Richard and I diving down into some vacation talk. So that one should be a lot of fun. We're going to have to do some homework for that one, though, because we really want to have some thoughtful talk that we have that episode. So thank you again, and we hope you have a great day.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.